Access to healthcare, sanitation, economic opportunity and equal treatment by local law and security forces. These are the pillars of the National Homeless Manifesto ahead of the November 1st polls. NGOs say the aim of the manifesto is to emphasise to political parties who may end up in councils that homeless people have rights just like everybody else.
Sanitation and ablution facilities. Yes, it's an issue, defecating and urinating on the street. But what would we do if we were stuck living on the street and there are no public toilets, there's nowhere to go? So there really needs to be an emphasis on putting ablution facilities in place, making sure that at least 18 hours a day people can actually access places to wash, toilets, etc. So that's again a focus of the manifesto. Then equal treatment before the law. You find homeless people are much more likely, I think it's 11 times more likely to be arrested and detained than anybody else. So there needs to be equal treatment before the law.
In Cape Town, a number of homeless people say they would like an opportunity to work, access to a home where they can live with their families and to be treated with dignity. While some are planning to vote, others say they could not register because their IDs were confiscated with their belongings.
In other countries, you don't get homeless like this, like by us. The government is helping there with apartments, and with that apartment it goes with your skill. They do workshops for what you want to do at the end of the day.
We're looking for work, people chase us away, some people is rude with us, and that is not nice to be like that. Because we are both people, we are also women. We want the government to give for us what we want. We are homeless, we want our houses because we want our families with us.
I've been a couple of years, but the hardest been the last 4 years now. It has been the hardest. So I've been a couple of years going in and out of shelters, trying to provide and trying to make it through the day. So accommodation would be the most important and the struggle basically out there.
The IEC in the province says it's a misconception that homeless people cannot vote in local government elections because they do not have a fixed address.
If you see what happens around, especially around bylaws that impact on the homeless, to the extent of where they can stay and where they can be or not be and for how long, I think it's important that homeless people also have that opportunity to voice their particular concerns to all political parties to say, what are you going to do about us? Not because of a situation they find themselves voluntarily in, but literally through circumstance. We've seen a lot of persons become homeless due to the COVID pandemic, people losing their work, people being not able to pay their rent, so they have to move out of backyards, etc. And that is the tragedy of our modern society.
The National Homeless Network says municipalities and its leaders have a duty to ensure that the rights of the homeless are not violated. Vanessa Puna, SABC News, Cape Town.